What's up, you guys? I'm back at you with this video, and I thought that I'd come on here and kind of talk about productivity and how I try to stay positive on my journey to paying off debt and saving money and kind of living a frugal lifestyle, because it's hard. It's not always positive. I'm not always positive, and that's a big part of it, is staying positive, especially in society where we are looked at if we have, a Michael Kors bag, or, a nice car, brand new car, or our value kind of in today's society is what we have, and not so much our family, our friends, our goals are being reached, or we're working towards our goals. Like, people don't talk about that type of thing, and those aren't obvious things that people judge you off of firsthand. What helps me is to think about what I can have instead. So obviously I love makeup, and you guys can see, just go back on my YouTube and how much makeup I had, and I still have a lot of makeup from back then. Sometimes, especially now during the holidays, they come out with nice sets and things like that, and I want it. But what helps me kind of control myself, refrain from buying things that I don't really need, such as makeup, is to have my goals up. In my house, I have a whiteboard that says goals, and one of them is pay off all credit card debt. Have 4 goals, always, and then once you check one off, you add another one. So you always constantly have 4 goals, and they don't always have to be all 4 huge goals. So right now, on our board, we have pay off all credit card debt, and that's a big one. We have save $1,000 for a deposit to move somewhere. That's another big one. And then we have one for Felipe and one for me, which is one for me is to lose weight. We don't have a deadline for any of our goals. It's basically so that it's just up there. Do you know what I mean? It's up there so we see it, and we're not pressuring ourselves. So when you hit that goal, you're like, whoa, hit that goal, okay, I'm done. Or you don't continue that journey that you were on. Does that make sense? So pay off all credit card debt. So great, we pay off all of our credit card debt. Wonderful, done. We hit that goal, and then we just use our credit cards. Does that make sense? So we don't say pay off all credit card debt by January, and then in January we blow our credit cards after we're done paying them. So that's one thing I suggest. Don't give yourself a date goal on paper. Maybe in your mind you think, okay, I want to lose 20 pounds by the summer, or I want to save up for moving out deposit by summer, in your head. But don't write it down, because the minute you write it down, you set that date that you hit that goal, and after that nothing else matters. You don't save any more money, or you use your credit cards, or you gain that 20 pounds back after. And the last one that's on our board right now is for Felipe. So one's mine, which is lose 20 pounds, and one's Felipe's, which is save up for a brand new game that he wants to buy. I kind of suggest to do it that way, 2 together, and then 1 for me and 1 for him, because then that gives yourself kind of an individuality. And that's one way of staying productive, having your goals up on in your room. This is a total disaster. I have coupons. So this is my notebook. I keep it in my purse. I have a big purse, so I can have a pretty big notebook. But if you like keep a small purse, or if you're a guy and you don't carry a purse, you want to keep it in your car, you can make it a little smaller or a little bigger, whatever suits your needs. But this was given to me by someone, I don't know. I think it was my tia Marta. She gave this to me, and so I keep my snowball plans in here. I printed them out. I keep stickers. I keep my coupons for couponing. And then I write in it. So I have YouTube ideas. I have some like wish lists I want. And then I do my breakdowns in here. If you guys have seen any of my breakdown videos, I do them once a week. I have that in here. And then like we went to LA and we flew, so I have my carry-on packing list, stuff like that. There's a bunch of things on here, okay? And like, okay, let's see. Gather all pay stubs. Receive pictures in mail. Find Felipe's taxes. Rental agreement. Take passport photos. So these are things that we needed to do, right? And I've highlighted them when I finished. Now you can see cancel Felipe's account. We didn't highlight that one because like all the ones that we didn't highlight are because we moved it back, we moved it onto this. So when this page gets full, right, when this page was full, we highlighted, obviously we were highlighting things along as we go, and I just add, and then when the page is full, I take the things that I didn't finish, that I didn't highlight, and I move it to another to-do list on a couple pages later where I filled out, you know, some more things, and I keep a running list, and I just highlight when I'm done. So that's helpful on a daily basis to get things done and to stay productive on a daily basis. And that also adds up. So if if you stay on track every day, your daily life affects your long-term goals. And I'm not always that way. On one day last week where I was off, I just stayed home and I didn't do anything. I didn't clean, I didn't cook, I didn't do nothing. I just watched Netflix and I think I knitted. Every day I'm not productive. Every day I'm not positive. It's not gonna happen. You know, human nature, negativity gets to us, and that's okay. And the good thing is that I had that day and I did that, and I was negative and I was down and I watched Netflix and I was lazy and I ate chips and I was not productive in any of my goals. I didn't spend money though. But the next day I got up and I went to work and I was productive. We're all human and we're all going to make mistakes. But to have constant reminders and to have a go-to system, and this is messy system, this helps me on a daily basis. It kind of helps just to have a notebook. And if you're not a paper kind of person, you can use your phone. There's plenty of apps that work, but I'm constantly on my phone for YouTube and for social media and stuff like that, and I'm not productive when I'm on my phone. I'm productive in the sense that I'm like YouTubing and stuff like that, but I'm not, you know what I mean? This helps me. Like this gets me in a serious mode. I guess that's what it is. And so once I'm done with this, I'll just move over to another one. And then I kind of keep this because there's some things in here that I wrote down that are pretty important. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of like was feeling in a little bit of a rut lately, or like I said last week, I had a bad day, and I just kind of wanted to get on here and tell you guys that if you have a bad day, it doesn't mean you have to have a bad month or a bad week or a bad year, or does that make sense? And it's a constant reminder to me that being productive and reaching your goals is a daily struggle. And especially when you're young and you feel like I'm only 22 and I feel like I have to have my shit together. And you don't have to have your shit together, but you want to, and that's good. That's a wonderful thing to want to have your life together, but doing it is going to be hard and it's going to take a long time. And I think I found a system and a way to do that, and then I kind of get those days where I have a bad day and I feel discouraged because I was like, wow, I was doing so good, and I thought that, you know, this new system was going to keep me on track and keep me positive and keep me productive and making sure I do everything like I possibly can every day. And it's not always like that. Sometimes you need to have a day where you sit and you watch Netflix and you don't do anything else and you don't talk to nobody and you don't cook and you don't clean, and that's okay. And I just kind of wanted to hop on here and kind of show you guys, like, yeah, I posted my debt snowball. Yeah, I posted my envelope system. Yeah, I coupon, and I seem like I'm saving so much money and I'm doing all this, but sometimes I have bad days. Sometimes I do impulse buys. And sometimes I'm lazy and I say, you know what, let's go out and eat. And there are slip ups, but that's okay. We're all human, and the key to staying on track is to make your goals part of your everyday lifestyle. And yeah, I guess I just want to have a little chit chat with you guys. So today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving and eat lots of food and enjoy a wonderful family time. And I will be posting on Friday my Black Friday haul from CVS, as well as a little breakdown of the deals I'm gonna do on Sunday. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching me just ramble and ramble for like 21 minutes. Oh my god, 20 minutes. Comment down below if you want to see anything special next, and don't forget to subscribe because I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you guys so much.